Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Joel, thanks for being with us. And
good morning, everyone.
hi,
Happy
Shiva.
Monday. Hi, Joel.
Hey, Shiva.
Shiva, go ahead. Shiva, you want to go ahead and lead the process?
Oh, sure. Should we wait a few more minutes until all people join?
We can do that.
Hi, Joel. Hi, Shiva.
Hey,
Good
John.
morning. Happy Monday.
Everybody have a good weekend.
Yep. It was nice.
Very nice.
Nice and relaxing.
Joel, how's your weather on the East Coast?
Believe it or not, it's quite good. About 70 and sunny. But I guess I heard that there were some fires in Canada, so it's a little hazy out. But other than that, a nice day.
Nice.
Hi, Joel. This is Daniel G.
Hey, Daniel.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Good. So I've been having a little bit of a harder time, or actually not a hard time, but haven't been getting a response about possibly changing my cap from what it's at right now. I've emailed the support a few times now, and I haven't gotten a really good response on any of that. So I just thought I'd bring it up to see if there's any way to,
Yeah, let me check on
address
it now.
issue.
And so,
Hi, Daniel, it's John McMonigal. How are you this morning?
Hello?
Daniel, can you hear me okay?
Oh, hey, John. Sorry, you broke up.
Oh, yeah. So were you were at a 12 and you're changing to a 6?
I was thinking about it. Yes.
Yeah, so I got 3 agreements from Tamir to sign via DocuSign, so that the system will allow you to make that change. And Joel, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the only thing holding that up. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to check to make sure that they did get sent out.
Yeah, I have them here. I had questions. But it says team leader. Would that be my name or Agent Inc?
That would be your name.
Okay. Well, I can just sign these now, so it doesn't hold people like Daniel up from doing what they want to do.
Yeah. And sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
so sorry, Joel. Sorry. So team, we need to know the team leader, or you can also contact me if it's easier. We need to know if you are planning on changing your cap, so I can make the note on our roster for Real Team to send you that agreement. So Daniel, if you wish to change your cap to 6,000, I'm noting your file as we speak, and
Okay.
you'll receive a document, the addendum to sign upon John's signature.
Sounds great. Thank you, Shiva.
You're welcome. And also for the other participants here, if you are planning on changing your cap, please contact me. Text message or email would do it. I just need to make a note on your file. Also remember that if you are planning on being on a $6,000 cap, you no longer will be able to be a team leader. So you cannot have team members under you. It's different than the revenue share. It's just you can't have a team.
Hey, Ezra, I see your question here. I'm happy to go through that, but just in the general sense, you have the option to decide whether you want a $12,000 cap or a $6,000 cap, and I can run through the benefits for you quick if you'd like.
Sure, that'd be good.
That would be awesome.
Sure. I'll just share my screen real quick. You'll see the stock purchase plan on here. So just real quick, like the differences in the plan are minimal, right? So everything structurally is the same, right? As the independent agent on a full K cap, excuse me, a full $12,000 cap. The only differences are going to be in the benefits. The benefits are just going to be reflective of the cap. So a full cap receives full set of benefits, a half cap receives a half set of benefits. So we've talked about this before, but I'll just to refresh you, this is the stock purchase plan. The only difference between how this plan works, which is the difference between a $12,000 cap and a $6,000 cap, is this can be maxed out at $15,000 per year if you're carrying a full cap of $12,000. If you're carrying a half cap of $6,000, it can be maxed out at $7,500 per year. That's the only difference. The plan works the same, and I'll just run through it real quick. If you opt into the stock purchase plan, you're saying that Real can withhold an additional 5 or 10% of your commission on each commission check paid out, so 5% before cap and 10% after cap, and put that towards a stock purchase on your behalf. Meaning, let's just say prior to capping, your 5% increments equate to $1,000 over the course of 1 month. On the last trading day of the month, we will take all $1,000, bonus 15% on that. So they will purchase $1,150 worth of stock in your name. And so after capping, your amount goes from 5% to 10%, and the bonus is 30%. So if you get $1,000 using the same number, you go to $1,000, real bonus is $300 on that, and so you'll get $1,300 worth of stock. That's the stock purchase plan. Here's the difference between the caps in terms of capping and attracting awards. So we're getting close to the 11,000 agent mark. We're not there yet, but just in the general sense, you're still at a $12,000 cap, getting 250 shares for a full cap, 125 shares for attracting an agent on a full cap, and then $6,000 capping, you're getting 125 shares for capping and 60 shares for attracting a $6,000 capping agent. So that's the only differences. Those are of you on the $12,000 cap can also earn the Elite Agent Award, and those in the $6,000 cap cannot. So that's really the only differences, and it's truly up to you whether you want to have the 12 or the 6. Also, it's okay for you to go up in cap in 1 anniversary year. However, you cannot go back down until after your next anniversary. Also, if you cap at 6, you can't then change to the 12. You'd have to reset at 0 because the awards are triggered based on the cap structure. So if you're on a $6,000 cap and you've paid in 4 and decide, wow, I just nailed down a massive listing and I want to cap at 12, then you can change. But if you've already capped at 6, then I can't change it. Cool. I'm going to jump over to the onboarding. Shiva, is it all right to get started with the onboarding steps?
Yes, sure. Team, I emailed you this about like 10 minutes ago, another email, including the link that we'll be using. So if you just click on that link, it will automatically take you to the website where you can start your onboarding. All right, Joel, I'm sure you can start now.
Sounds good. So again, you can get started by using the link that Shiva sent over to you, or if you're on your laptop, you can go to joinreal.com. There's a blue button on the top right-hand side of the screen that says join now. That will take you to this join page. Both links, the one that Shiva sent you and the one on the website, will take you to this page. You'll create an account, meaning your name, username, and email and password. The email will be your business email that you use day to day for real estate. So your Agent Inc. emails will be fine. And then from there, just so you know, the email that you use is what we're going to use to set up all of your third-party accounts and invitations and everything of that nature as well. Once you create the account and your username and password, it's going to bring you to the application form, which is 14 questions. It's just basic data points that we need to create the account for you. Just a few quick tips. The board and MLS questions, you'll have to fill out the entire name. The system doesn't understand acronyms at this point. So, if it's Beverly Hills, just type in Beverly Hills. If it's Orange County, or if it's, California regional MLS, not CR MLS, just so that it's just easier to pull those names out. Also, at the bottom of the application, it's going to ask whether you want to be an individual agent on a $12,000 cap or a half capping agent on a team. Again, if you know right now, you can just hit yes, you're an individual agent on a $12,000 cap. You still be a part of the team. It will just let me know that you want to do the $12,000 cap. If you don't and you want to do the 6, that's fine. You can just put in the $6,000 cap and put in Agent Inc. and that will work as well. There's no concerns there.
Any questions so far, team? I believe we're good.
Pretty straightforward, which I love.
It's very easy. Very.
Yeah, okay. Hi, Shiva, how are you? This is Monia from Carrie Thompson Group. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. I'm at the part of the application where it's asking for the application fee. I did do it with the link that you sent. Is there a way for me to move forward from this now, or?
So we found that it's the easiest way if you paid the application fee, and the real team is really quick on reimbursing it. It typically takes them 1 to 3 hours if it's not a holiday or weekend. We found that this is the quickest way to pass this step, if you don't mind.
Got it, Lindsay?
Thank you.
Lindsay, you got that?
Yes.
So write it down in your little notes that the agent is to pay the, oh, take me off, sorry.
And then, sorry, one more question. So after I do pay it, do I have to email us a specific person to get the reimbursement?
No, that will be automatically. If you haven't received it within a day, just email me directly and I'll take care of it. I'll make sure that I contact the person to see what the reason is. But so far, we haven't had any issues.
Okay, great, thank you.
Yeah, that's new. Because for some reason that day we were all here, there was someone.
Mute us,
live.
Lindsay.
Team, if you are recruiting a new agent, please contact me first. Let me know so I add them on the roster prior for them to onboard, so I can make a note for the fee to be reimbursed. I think we can move to the next.
Yeah, no
next
problem.
slide.
The next side is going to be, the next step is going to be the independent contractor agreement. Just so you know, the independent contractor agreement is like a boilerplate agreement across the board. So it's going to have the $12,000 cap written in here. If you're going to be on the $6,000 cap, you'll still sign this agreement. We will send an addendum that will lower the cap down to $6,000 and you'll receive that within 24 hours. You'll also name your sponsor here or co-sponsor. And we actually just recently launched, you can name a beneficiary to any of your, anyone that you, when you build out your revenue share network, you'll also be able to name a beneficiary now. Should something happen to you, that revenue share would still continue to be paid to whoever you name as the beneficiary of that benefit. This is also where you will opt into the stock purchase plan or not. It's just a yes, no question. Again, if you're not sure yet, that's okay. I would say no now, and then speak with your accountant or significant other, whoever it is, or think about it, whatever you want to do. And then you can always opt back in. You would just email support@therealbrokerage.com in order to opt back into that program. Just a heads up on the signatures, they are very precise. So if you type in your name and it's different than what you put in on the first step when you created your account, it's going to give you an error. A lot of times what happens is people either don't put in the same capitalization, or they add a space or something along those lines on the end of their name and they didn't do it on the first section. So if you get that error, just make sure that it's exactly the same on both signature sections, because it will error out. If not, it'll tell you the signatures don't match. Once that's done, you'll get brought to the application fee. And again, as Shiva said, if you pay it yourself, that's fine. We will reimburse you in a matter of hours. It will take 5 to 7 business days to show back up on the card, but you'll receive a notification that you've been reimbursed. If you don't mind waiting for a few minutes, we will manually wave you through, but that might take a little longer. So if you want to pay, we'll reimburse you. If not, and you have a little time, we will wave you through on our end. Once that's done, you'll be asked to start the license transfer process. This link for the knowledge base article will actually bring you to this license transfer page on our FAQ page, knowledge base articles. It gives you step-by-step instructions for the DRE, where to input the California broker's email so that he can approve the license transfer. And that will happen within a few hours on the DRE as well.
Team, again, on this step, please be sure to click the box that the broker is not present to sign.
Thank you, Shiva.
Hi,
Yeah,
Shiva.
he's not.
Sorry, really quick. I just renewed my license, and it still has my old information when it expires. I already emailed the CA broker at realbrokerage.com to renew it, so I need somebody to accept it.
Okay, I'll make sure that happens. I'm sorry, what's your name?
It's Kerry, Kerry Thompson, Thomson, no P.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
You got it. We can jump back and forth in here, but I'm just going to go ahead and finish the slides. So you'll do the California license transfer instructions. And at that point, you're done with Real's reason application, right? So at this point, you're done. We're waiting on the DRE steps, and then you'll be waiting for us to just approve your application. And the application, once you refresh and it starts asking you questions like, hey, add a profile picture, that means your application has been approved. You're also going to receive a welcome email. Welcome email that looks like this. It has all of these links here are hyperlinked to our FAQ pages. So you'll have all the information that you need to set up your account properly. Just so you know, Tipalti is our ACH direct deposit payment system. So you'll need to fill that out with either your personal information and social security number, or if you have an LLC or corporation, you can fill the information in with that, and your business banking account as well. Just a heads up again on the Tipalti side, if you're doing this process on your phone, it is a timed event on the first time that you set it up. So if you run out of time, it's like 15 minutes, you're going to get locked out on your phone. Don't stress. You can just log in on your desktop or laptop computer. And then on the left-hand side, you'll see Tipalti, and you can pick up the steps where you left off. It is just a timed token event on your phone for compliance purposes. Any board and MLS transfer paperwork, documentation, or steps is also linked in here. Any FAQ articles, videos, steps to add transactions. Shiva and the team have been through several trainings, and we're working through that as well. There's also, as you see up here, soaring and reason training. These are both every Monday at 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern, and they're just more like orientations to the company and how our systems work. So soaring is kind of like an overview of the whole company. Reason training is actually how to handle transactions, how to track, referrals in terms of revenue share or actual transactions. Everything about this transaction management side of things is the reason training on Mondays at 2 p.m. Eastern. Your workplace account, that invitation is going to come to you automatically about 30 minutes to an hour after you have access to the system. It is a separate invitation that comes to the email that you signed up with. So you'll just need to claim your account, and it gives you step-by-step instructions from that welcome email. A lot of this won't apply to you all because you're keeping all of your marketing, but these are a lot of marketing FAQs, links, and information, including if you wanted to buy swag or something along those lines, or attraction. We have links to different masterminds, events, Real Academy sessions that happen all in Workplace, so you can register for all of those. And then obviously any templates or social media announcements, and then a little bit more around education. And then if you have any issues or you need any help with anything, the Real Knowledge Base is a really great FAQ article page that we've worked for years to build out. So it's pretty comprehensive at this point. And then Gina is our success coordinator. So if you have any questions, kind of like once you're in the door, she'll be the person. She also does the soaring program. So you can always book one-on-one time with her, just if you have any like state specific questions or something specific to how the systems work.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Joel. Team, also in regards to your board, you can send me a text message or email again, and I have everything set up in DocuSign. I can send over the form to you, and it will once you fill it out, it will automatically go to Scott and Jason, and then ultimately to your board. Please remember to add the name of your board in your email or text message, so I know which form to send to you. Another thing I wanted to add here, it's the workspace. I find that I can get answers the quickest way. The broker and also his team, they are very responsive, and I want to encourage everyone to create the account and to kind of watch the communication on this website. It is very helpful. Lastly, I wanted to ask Joel, if you have a moment, if you could walk our agents through the app a bit and show them the exciting part of the app, not necessarily creating the transaction part, but kind of like to show them how the app looks like, how they can download it, and how they can monitor their revenue share, the people who they have recruited, their revenue share pending, and everything overall, the exciting part of it.
Sure. Let me see if I can get this YouTube demo to work. Did you all hear that video as it was starting?
Yes.
Is it all right if I just play this?
Yeah,
Would that be helpful? Okay, cool.
Sure.
Supposed to be sound on this?
Joel, is there any way we could unmute? So, or is there, now it's muted, I believe.
I can just play it like this.
We're not getting any sound.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Did you want the sound or did you not? I'm sorry.
We would like the sound.
Oh, it wasn't coming through. Let me take
Over.
I'm going to play and pause real quick. Let me know if you can hear it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Would you like me to start it over? Sorry. Sorry about that.
No worries. Just Monday morning.
SHIP. Yeah.
At agentinc.com.
Yeah.
What did it say?
Still not playing.
Yeah, try to get it without saying.
Well, still not playing.
Joel, would it be helpful if you send me the link and I'll try to play it?
Sure. Sorry about that.
Hey, Joel, share that link with me and Scott too, would you please?
No problem.
Oh, for the attorneys?
Have to go to advanced search.
So, Marcy, just so you know.
Uh-huh.
This was nice. And then in regards to how to download the app, if do you have any links for that as well?
Yeah, it should allow you to download the link from once you finish the application, but just in a general sense, it is on the welcome email. The first step at the top is how to download the app, and it has links to the iOS and the Android store. Also, you can find it on the App Store, and I believe it just changed names. It is it's just Reason, Rezen. So if you want to just download, you can just search that in any of the app stores and it will show up. It looks just like, forgive me. It's a blue square with the real symbol on it. It looks like this.
Perfect. Thank you so much for confirming that this is the way to download it the easiest way. Just wanted to make sure. So if the link is on the welcome email, I'll go back on my own welcome email and I'll pull it up so I'll be able to send it to our agents.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Thank you so much.
You got it. Is there anything else I can help out with? Any questions?
Hey, Joel, can you talk a little bit about the $16,000 stock award?
Sure. The $16,000 stock award is for those agents that decide to, for those agents who decide that they want to be on a full cap of $12,000. What that means is if you cap at $12,000 and you hit one of the two hurdles that you see here, either $6,000 in post-cap transaction fees, so it's $6,000 in $285 increments, which is about 20 or 21 transactions after capping, or since you all are more in the luxury market, over $500,000 in GCI with 10 completed transactions of a sales price of $1 million or more. Either one of these specific hurdles are hit, you earn an additional $16,000 in real stock. That's on top of the stock capping and attracting awards and the stock purchase plan. So it can snowball pretty quickly. And then on top of the $16,000 stock award for hitting the elite agent status, if you teach monthly or give back to the real agent community, you can also earn an additional $8,000 in stock on top of the 16. So just this benefit, these two benefits here, if both of the metrics are met, you earn $24,000 in stocks. You double your cap back in stock awards. Teaching monthly or giving back to the agent community is a needs of the business structure. So you would work with our director of education, Joe Wogelman, to actually work out a schedule of classes where you would teach once a month for 12 months in order to earn this award. These shares have a 3-year vesting schedule, meaning it's a 3-year cliff. So whenever you earn your elite agent award, you receive it. 3 years later in that same month, you would receive the full $16,000 in stock. Also, the cultural award, the additional $8,000 in stock, does not have to happen in the same anniversary year. We know that this is a very hard hurdle to hit. And so if you earn the elite agent award in one anniversary year, you have another 12 months to earn the elite agent award. So you're not locked in. You don't have to complete both of these in the same 12-month period. That'll make sense. Any questions around that?
Nice opportunity.
I agree. Well, if there's anything else, I'm here for another couple minutes, but you also feel free to put my email in the chat. You can email me if you have any questions at all. We're here to help. I also, again, highly recommend the Reason training and the soaring program as well. And if there's anything else I can help out with, let me know.
Gang, Joel's been just a pleasure to work with, he and his team. And so between Joel and Shiva and onboarding at therealbrokerage.com and support at therealbrokerage.com, a lot of people standing by to help. We appreciate.
Yeah, absolutely, team. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me at any time. And yeah, I'll be glad to assist you.
Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Shiva. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all. Talk to you soon.